Liberty's Lifetime Achievement Award honours those who dedicate their life's work to protecting the rights and freedoms of others. We're talking about extraordinary individuals who have the courage to speak out when no one else will, and who always put truth and justice above personal and professional interests. This year's winner is Caspar Bowden. Sadly, Caspar passed away in July. But tonight we honour the man who publicly warned about the predilection of Western democracies for spying on their own and each other's citizens, years before Edward Snowden produced the evidence that proved Caspar had been right all along. As a committed human rights defender, Caspar served for many years on Liberty's Policy Council, and our campaigns were enhanced by his rare vision and sharp intellect. And now I hand over to Caspar's friend, and indeed Liberty's friend, privacy campaigner Phil Booth.
Very few people I know can combine a rigorous grasp of first principles and an unswerving moral sense with the sort of ruthless attention to detail and relentless practicality required to do something about them. Caspar could, and he did. I met Caspar, as many people did, when I started to campaign on his turf. He wasn't the only person who helped me, who schooled me, supported me, and tooled me up to fight the ID scheme and other pernicious database state initiatives. But he was one of those people, and he was always there when I needed him. Caspar believed passionately in justice through fairness, that the only truly reasonable solutions were ones that reconciled liberty and equality. But, as many, friend and foe alike, have noted, while he was always articulate and polite to a fault when presenting, he could troll for Britain from the audience. Focused and fierce, he could always be incredibly funny. But he never swerved from either his principles or from the facts. Caspar was fired as Chief Privacy Advisor by Microsoft in the year that I stepped down from No to ID. He told a group of about 40 of Microsoft's nation-state level technology officers that if they sold Microsoft cloud services to their own governments, a US law called FISA would give the FBI, the NSA, and the CIA unfettered access to their fellow citizens' data. After he was fired and I stood down, he came to Lewis Bonfire with me that November. We talked extensively about what next, but the front line beckoned. Caspar forged ahead on FISA, telling everyone he could about cloud valence, and I got stuck into medical confidentiality and consent. The Snowden revelations about PRISM, Tempora, in 2013 utterly vindicated everything that Caspar had been saying for years. And his paper to the European Parliament later that year laid out in clinical detail that we're all used to, those who know Caspar, how the EU had been willfully blind to the way US law, foreign policy and technology undermined human rights and the rule of law in other countries. I'm really going to miss Caspar, as are we all in the field. Not just the depth and precision of his knowledge, but his voice and his persistence, his insistence. And in some important ways, and in matters of vital importance to us all, Caspar was our conscience. Thank you.
Thank you. And now to accept this award, this posthumous award, on behalf of Caspar, can I invite Sandi Bowden to come up to the stage?
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
That was brilliant. You said so many things right about Caspar. He was very passionate about what he believed in. He had a huge amount of integrity. He also had a wicked sense of humor. And, and professionally, people will miss him. Personally, there's no one I would rather have had fought in my corner. He was that good. And we all love him and miss him. Okay, thank you. Done.